It's May 28th. Welcome to Dave and Jay's Powerbomb, where we only accept flying elbows to the face or the crotch. And we also just watched AEW on a special night. It's AEW Friday Night Dynamite.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Jay. Save it, buddy. We still got like at least 15 minutes left here. All right, so yeah, first match. We're full crowd tonight too. Very exciting. It's full capacity, Daly's place.
That's what we'll put on the background. Just a full crowd.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All for us. All right, we have Darby Allin going up against Cezar Bononi of the Peter Avalon pageant. Is that his gang's name? I don't know.
They're all beautiful except for that one chud.
But then Bononi, I don't know, he got some shots in, I guess, but at the end of the day, it was that coffin drop. No one gets up from that. And then it's not over yet because there's some post-match words from Darby. But he's interrupted by Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. And they don't want to wait till Sunday, but then before they can get in there, they're jumped by Avalon's gang of pretty pageantry or whatever they got going on there. But then they're saved by the Dark Order.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Right on. Thanks for coming out, Cezar Bologna, but you pretty much just gave Darby Allin a squash match.
Pretty much. And then this leads into the big weigh-in for the America versus England fight between Cody Rhodes and Anthony Ogogo. This weigh-in is hosted by the Big Show.
Which was only saving grace of this whole fucking event.
Yeah.
This little retardation.
We gotta end it quick. It's gonna end on Sunday one way or the other. Me and Jay might have to fly down there and put the old kibosh on this. Who knows? But so Big Show, Paul Wight's hosting it. They're weighing each other, and then QT grabs the mic after. He's like, "Oh, Anthony Ogogo is 1 pound heavier. That means he's gonna win." So dumb. And
it's almost like the writing is like saying, for this segment, I want you guys all act like you're a bunch of 7 to 9 year old.
QT Marshall looks like Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men. He's always wearing them bowling shirts. I don't know.
Maybe
a different
he's
lifestyle.
He's probably just thinking how bitter and shitty his life is. But then I'm just wondering, is it psychological, or is it because of all the butt hair plugs that was put on his head, make him think like shit?
It's affecting his brain. Who knows?
Oh my god.
Then we got a backstage fight. Like, come quick. There's two guys.
There's something going on tonight. We're going to cut to the camera. And who is it, Dave?
It's Will Hobbs attacking Christian Cage. But, Hobbs is a big guy, but Christian, he's a wily veteran. He holds his own in there, and he finishes this fight with a big spear. Big, impactful spear onto the big man, Will Hobbs.
Yeah, which they're supposed to spear him into a pile of boxes, but
Not
Will
this
Hobbs,
time.
he kind of fell short, and I'm like, your ass must hurt a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a bruised tailbone. All right, so then big match here. Hangman Adam Page versus Joey Janela out there with Sonny Kiss. And I've been hearing that Janela and Sonny Kiss have been having some problems in their relationship lately.
Yeah? What do you want me to say?
You're the one who watches Dark, and this is the first time I've seen these guys on Dynamite in like a half year.
Yeah, when they tag team out, it sometimes looks like Joey's is acting all drunk, or he is drunk. It's just...
Sonny Kiss is tag teaming out Joey Janela. No wonder he's in such a foul mood these days. I wouldn't like to be tricked out by Sonny Kiss. Alright, so then on with the match. Hangman Adam Page got the man outside the ring. It's a big fall away slam outside the ring. And then they're going back and forth. Hangman is busted open, he's gushing blood.
Yeah, we don't know how he got the color. We didn't see last week when Hank Kazarian had the blade. Was it Hank? Or
this is Christopher Daniels, and then SCU had a break.
Had the shank.
Yeah, it was a big old shank, man. And then and he hits the buckshot lariat, and he wins. Then there's post-match words from Taz. Taz was up there doing color commentary the whole time, snore fest. And then the ring is being surrounded, right? Like Brian Cage come down there, and Hook Taz is coming down there, and then Hangman's reasoning with that Brian Cage though, he's saying you can't do it alone, I thought you were better than this, and then Cage is like, all right, yeah, I'll see you on Sunday.
I don't need these pussies. And that's
right?
the fucking road you should be going toward, man. throw away that fake title world championship that Taz gives you. It's like,
Hook Taz needs a Big Brother program, not Team Taz. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, like we all know Taz is probably grooming them to do. Never mind.
We don't go there. All right, so then we got what happens here? Oh yeah, there's a little recorded earlier segment. Mox and Kingston, they're burying stolen Nike shoes from last week. They stole shoes off the Bucks' feet.
Right on.
Those $1,500 pair of Christian Dior's. And then this leads us into in-ring words. He's interviewed Tony Schiavone to Orange Cassidy. Is Orange Cassidy going to defer the title shot on Sunday to a future point? So it can just be one-on-one Pac versus Kenny.
Ooh. Well, we don't know because, you know, the interview just didn't happen with Orange Cassidy. They came out with that bastard Pac.
Yeah, big old ears. It looks like Dumbo. He could like fly to Daly's place.
Yeah, basically seems like Orange Cassidy, he's irrelevant in this match.
Yeah, but then someone else, Don appears on the big screen.
Big old Jumbotron.
Hidden hand Don Callis. And this allows an opportunity for a sneak attack from our champion, Kenny Omega. But Pac was ready for it, Jay.
He was expecting it. Like, come on, like, how many times can you pull this shit? And it's going to even get called out later, doesn't it?
Yeah, because then the Good Brothers come down and they beat him down. But then Pac is saved by his Lucha Brother Death Triangle friends. But then Kenny's about to hit the One-Winged Angel on, I think it's on Pac. But they're interrupted by the Best Friends. And then Orange Cassidy comes down. He didn't even come down yet. And he's got the contract in the envelope and gives it to Kenny. Kenny opens it up and it's all shredded. It's like pieces like dripping down and shit. And then this enables Orange Cassidy to hit the orange punch on Kenny. And then he hits it on Pac. Then he's holding up the title. Are we going to see Orange Cassidy, new champion, on Sunday?
I don't know, man. The nuts went wild, but do we always get what we want? Look how long Mox was a champ.
I don't want Orange Cassidy to be champion. I want Kenny to have it forever. All right.
Well, at least until they destroy Vince.
Then we got some pre-recorded words from Thirst Trap Jade Cargill. There's a bidding war going on with Matt Hardy over her services, but Mark Sterling's got this. He's like, get away from my client before I have to issue you a 50-yard restraining order.
Yeah, Dave totally lost out because all his Dogecoin went down to like so low.
I don't own Doge anymore. Strictly BTC. Riding until the bitter end. Alright, and then we have an open challenge from Jade Cargill. KiLynn King answered the challenge. She's got the lawyer Mark Sterling with her. And Cargill's pretty dominant early. Big, powerful, sexy girl. Gets what she wants. And then this goes to a commercial break. They're going back and forth. KiLynn King couldn't really get anything too good out. And then she hits that, Jade Cargill hits that Jaded slam maneuver, gets the 1, 2, 3, making it look easy against KiLynn King.
Thanks for coming on out, pale skin. Like, we really, like, the whole comparison, it was just like, you know, got dark skin, but then you could see, like, this whole level of, like, how much pale skin, like, KiLynn King is compared to, like, everybody else. She probably, like, really burns in the sun.
I don't know how it goes, Jay. Alright, so then we got some pre-recorded words from Murder Hawk and Jake Roberts. And they're just talking about their championship match coming up against Miro at the pay-per-view. And this leads us into a TNT championship match. Miro's defending the title twice this week, guys. I don't know how Dante Martin of Top Flight gets a title shot for a TNT championship. But yeah, he's going up against Miro. Martin gets some offense in there. He gets a little flurry.
Yeah, he does some really good high flyer moves, which were not just devastating enough to destroy the Roy Juice Freak Miro.
No, he got like a 1 count. And then Miro just lines up for this giant super kick. And then he knocks the guy's head off. And then he puts him in that Boston Crab maneuver. And it's pretty much over there.
It was like Tommy Man against his old teammates.
Yeah, it wasn't fair. And then, so then after the win, there's some post-match words up on the ramp. Jake and Murder Hawk get up there, and Miro's like, he's like, you do a lot of talking, holding your dog back, yeah, like, let him off the leash, yeah. And then Jake's like, sick him! The Murder Hawk comes running out there, sending a message, and pardon me. And they gotta just wait till Sunday.
Yeah, I just can't wait till Murder Hawk ditches
Oh, Jake?
Yeah.
I think that's how Miro's winning on Sunday. Like, yeah, like Jake's gonna be at risk somehow. Like Miro's just gonna be like, is gonna go after Jake, and it's somehow gonna cost Murderhawk to win.
I don't know, man.
But then what do they got here? Oh yeah, so we got the 377-day Hikaru Shida Women's Championship celebration. They give her a new diamond-encrusted title. And she's speaking some English, like she's communicating well to the full crowd here at Daly's place. And but then Britt has to come and like, you know, let her know what's really up because they're having their title title match on Sunday at Double or Nothing. And there's a face of a whole new era, and that face, according to Britt Baker, is DMD. It's not 316 anymore, guys.
Hell no.
Alright, and this leads into a big match. Great match. Ethan Page of Scorpio Sky versus Evil Uno and Stu Grayson
but
of the
before
Dark
that,
Order.
We did all this work on about Free Sammy, and we don't even mention Sammy doing his little word things in the
cards.
Yeah, the cards. Everybody loves those. Okay, now you continue on.
Yeah,
we always have to talk about
We
Sammy.
love cards.
We
Okay.
love Sammy.
And then, so they're going back and forth. This is an excellent match. One of those matches where it's just too fast to call. Evil Uno pulls out a crazy Hurricanrana on one of those guys.
For like that was like so smooth.
That is true. And then they have another move those Dark Order guys do is like the Get Over Here Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. It's pretty crazy. We'll have pictures of it up there. Maybe a little time lapse. Then they do this combo move. Evil Uno has the guy in the corner, goes in for a cannonball. Stu Grayson does a 450 splash on the same corner. Pretty nuts. But at the end of the day, Scorpio Sky is able to hit that heel hook on one of those guys, and then it was Evil Uno.
It
was Grayson, yeah, because Ethan
Page
Page,
man in there at the time.
Ethan Page did the Ego's Edge to Evil Uno. It was pretty impressive because Evil Uno is no no push. I don't know. He's not like a skinny guy.
Basically, what we're saying is like Ethan Page is such a beast that me and Dave and Jade Powerbomb, we will not be jumping you at any of the local airports.
We're not allowed at any of the fan conventions or any of that stuff. All right.
I'm not afraid to die.
So they have a great match. He pins him after the Ego's Edge. But then there's post-match words. Like Ethan Page is like going crazy. They're interrupted by all these Sting clones come walking to the ring. All these guys with Sting masks, followed by Darby. But then they're all in the ring. Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky are like laughing at him. But then there's a real Sting.
Yeah,
come across the real Sting.
Yeah, and that's when Scorpio Sky decided to like, Mommy, run away.
Save it for Sunday, boys. Don't give it away for free on the TNT network.
You gotta run away.
They can pay for it. All right, so they escape, and then there's a match, a pre-match at the buy-in on Sunday at the pay-per-view that I thought was kind of noteworthy. NWA Women's Championship match. Serena Deeb, the NWA Women's Champion, going up against Riho. Riho's coming back. Kenny Omega's possible not girlfriend Riho. All right. And also, Dynamite's not going to be on Wednesday this week coming up. It's going to be on Friday.
Yeah, for the next couple of weeks.
They told us at this time. They didn't tell us last week, and we had to do a prediction show. And then, this is the main event, I suppose. A celebration of the Inner Circle, a celebration of life, hosted by none other than Eric Bischoff.
Which is pretty cool, man.
Yeah. And Bischoff says that he was the leader of the greatest faction in wrestling of all time on this very network, TNT. They can't say the three letters out loud. We can. NWO. But then Bischoff says there could be a new person to wear the crown of greatest faction of all time. A new faction, if you will.
And that is the Inner Circle.
That's right. And then they come to the ring, full crowd. They're singing along to Judas. It's nuts. We haven't heard that forever.
Yeah. Everybody
long time.
I think Christmas was like, oh my god,
far too long.
It's been a while.
Yeah, far too long, guys. And then Chris comes out there. He says that when they turned face, he didn't say when they turned face, but they turned face. They made some phone calls, made amends to a lot of people. Eric Bischoff was on that list. So, he thanks Bischoff. Bischoff thanks him. This leads into a video montage. Inner Circle's greatest hits. It was great.
Beautiful moments.
Lots of good moments, beautiful moments.
Oh, no. I'm Jade Hager, and I sometimes always remember the bad moments that we went through and made it through.
Want some hard times?
Hardcore times.
All right. And Sammy, he left once before when MJF was being sneaky, whatever. But he will never leave again.
Never leave again.
Never leave again. And then Chris, he loves them all. He loves this whole group of guys, his closest confidants, and they have a group hug. And then there's someone, the big screen pops up, and there's this asshole on the big screen. Maybe we put him on the big screen here.
Yeah,
looking down on us.
We're gonna beat your ass down, he says.
Yeah.
But Chris, I have to mess with your brain a little bit.
Because they got someone tied up to that goalpost that he's behind. The camera pans down.
Is it Chris's children?
No.
Is it Chris's wife?
No.
Is it Chris's cousin?
So that old dude Chris used to feud with in the early days of his WCW stint, Dean Malenko.
Old man daddy Dean Malenko?
Do you think Dean Malenko is that Dean Davis guy that keeps commenting on our videos?
No. He's probably got money and better things to do.
I don't know, man. All right, so then, he's got him tied up. And him and Chris Jericho and Dean Malenko are buddies. It was made known to us last week. They were having backstage words. But he's tied to a goalpost. He's not.
We gotta go help him.
That's him. Let's
We gotta go help him.
But then along the way, they're jumped by the Pinnacle. It's almost like it was a trap or something.
Oh, God, Pinnacle
And
everywhere.
There's the beats. Sean Spears. He whacks those guys with chairs, and he looks like he just got his nut after. It's weird.
And then some crazy shit just happens. Like, those things you would not believe what happens.
This might make the thumbnail.
Stay tuned
tonight,
for
guys.
part 2.
We're gonna bring you part 2 right now. Is those dirty FTR guys grab Santana Ortiz, and they're on top of some type of high up thing, and there's these tables set up, and I told Jay right away I don't like the looks of these tables, Jay, and sure enough they take a stereo jumping pile drivers through the tables onto that AstroTurf. It hurt, man. It hurt to watch.
The camera was put on mostly at Santana Ortiz, but everybody got a pile driver there.
And that's true. Yeah. And then the Pinnacle are looking pretty dominant leading into Double or Nothing on Sunday, which leads me to believe that the boys are going to win. After taking that level of beatdown, they have to win the pay-per-view match.
I got some things. Jade, if you're watching, I can't pay you money, but I can pay you in hot.
Oh! Magic!